All right, so here we go. Summary time. So we're doing this new tune, and the main riff here we have is essentially that. And now it's based around the two power chords here: the C sharp 5, where we're playing at the fourth index finger at the fourth fret of the fifth string, ring finger sixth fret, third string, fourth string, pinky sixth fret, third string, C sharp 5. So, and we're gonna pick that by picking the fifth string and then strumming the rest of the power chord. Okay, so it's kind of separate. And then we're going to go down to the first fret with our index finger and slide up to the second and play the B5, which is the second power chord that this song's based around. That's the second, fourth, and fourth on the same strings, the fifth, fourth, and third, respectively. So essentially it's the same right-hand pattern for both because we're picking the chord apart, right? We're going lowest note, rest of the chord. And then we're doing the same thing down here, except when we hit the lowest note, we're going to slide up and then hit the rest of the chord. Okay, it's essentially the same right-hand pattern though. So we do that for 4 bars up top after the little guitar riff. We do it for then 8 bars, and then it has 3 different little interludes that go after it before it starts up again. The first of which is starts on an E5, which I tend to bar because I'm only going to be hitting these 3 strings here on the 6th, 5th, and 4th. So I'll tend to bar that because I can get around quicker. Plus, the next one we're going to go to is the B, which puts my index finger already in the exact right spot for that B. So they share a finger if I use my index finger to bar. Yeah. And then it would go back to the riff. The second one before the riff is essentially the same thing, except now we go A5 instead of the E5 to the B5. So the A5 is essentially the same thing, but just up a string. So we have 5, 2, and 2, B5. Okay, and then we go back to the riff. Okay, and then the third and final one we go B5, G sharp 5, which is at the 4th fret of the 6th string, and then C sharp 5, which is the first chord that we've been playing. And then we do the same thing again, except however this time we just sit on that G sharp 5, okay? And then we go back to the riff. So essentially, I'm just going to play through the riff 2 times and then to each of the endings respectively so you can get the idea. First ending. Second ending, A, then B, back to the riff, one more time, and then the third ending, B, G sharp, C sharp, 2, 3, 4, B, G sharp, we stay on G sharp, 2, 3, 4, then back to the riff, okay? And that same thing happens at the end, except it continues to repeat the third of those 3 endings indefinitely. Never goes back to the first or second after that middle section that we have yet to work on. All right, so do that.